Why is network outage root cause identification often slow? Imagine trying to find a tiny leak in a vast complex plumbing system. That's similar to what network teams face when trying to find the cause of a network outage. When something goes wrong, it's not always obvious where the problem started. Networks today are made up of many different parts like routers, switches, servers, fiber optic cables, and even cloud services. All these pieces work together, often across different locations and organizations. This makes pinpointing the exact issue a real challenge. One big reason it takes time is because many network problems show similar symptoms. For example, slow internet, dropped connections, or complete outages can come from hardware failures, software bugs, misconfigurations, or even cyberattacks. Without clear clues, teams have to dig deeper to find out what's really causing the trouble. They need to look at logs, performance data, and network traffic, which can be scattered across different systems. Gathering this information takes time, especially if the data is stored in different formats or locations. Networks are also layered and spread out over large areas. An issue might start in a remote data center or in an undersea cable connecting continents. Because data is often stored in multiple places, it can be hard to get a complete picture quickly. Using network monitoring tools helps here by providing real-time visibility into traffic, device health, and performance across all parts of the network. But even with these tools, analyzing all the data takes time. Sometimes, the tools generate alerts that need to be verified, or they might produce false alarms that need further investigation. Human factors also slow down the process. Mistakes happen, like misconfigurations or incorrect updates. When a network change causes a problem, teams have to compare current settings with previous ones. If documentation is incomplete or outdated, this can take longer. Intermittent issues are another headache. These problems come and go, making them tricky to catch during troubleshooting. For example, a wireless signal might interfere temporarily, or a fiber optic cable might have a loose connection that only causes issues at certain times. Communication gaps also add to the delay. Users might report problems with vague descriptions like, "The internet is slow," which leaves the technical team guessing. They need to interpret these reports and match them with technical data, which takes extra time. To speed things up, organizations use structured methods like the 5 whys or fishbone diagrams to systematically narrow down causes. They also relying on advanced tools powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning that can automatically detect anomalies and suggest likely causes. Having detailed network documentation and change logs is another way to cut down on diagnosis time. If teams know what changes have been made recently, they can quickly identify if those changes might be linked to the problem. Building redundancy into physical infrastructure, like multiple fiber optic routes or backup servers, also helps reduce the impact of hardware failures and speeds up recovery. In the end, the main reason root cause identification is often slow is because networks are complex, layered, and spread out. Combining good monitoring tools with structured analysis and thorough documentation helps, but it still takes time to untangle all the possible causes. That's why troubleshooting a network outage is often a process of elimination, patience, and careful investigation.